Check, check. Okay, okay. So, welcome guys to this live stream. I had to stop the live stream earlier because I needed a rest, but now I'm good to go. Just gonna get some things up and going. We're still right where, um, we're still right where I left off earlier.
Well, he said he was cleaning his house. Run a different group chat.
So I'm looking for an image that would fit this.
There he is. And yesterday I was falling asleep in the car. And got stitched. Boy, I thought you could do it.
Let me just go to a live on the previous stream I did earlier on Twitch. I just want to make sure that this is all.
I'm clean. See, told you. He's cleaned the house.
Alright, guys. As you can see, I'm definitely here and back. Huh.
Hello, sister. I got stitched. Have you seen that TikTok video? Have you seen that TikTok video when it says, I got stitched? My brother Jonathan does understand.
Hey Roman, can you do me a favor?
Oh, jeez. Grand Theft Auto 4 is having a little bit of a fit with.
Wait for me there.
Let's see here. Like, it's not that I unplugged my earbuds or anything.
Yeah, there we go. It has some glitter in it too.
Okay, let's see if it switches to my earbuds there.
Like, I think they have painted on some glitter. Okay, there we go.
Okay, it did. Okay, we're still good. Now let's just say, guys, apparently there is a work in progress graphical overhaul for GTA 4 that's going to be using ray tracing. But due to my current hardware, I wouldn't be able to do that. But this is the best possible besides that. because I had taken up and all that, honestly, I'm just feeling to just do this, so it's unknown if we'll be doing GTA 5 later.
There you are. What is it, cousin?
I think I may have found the man I've been looking for.
Here? In Liberty City?
It appears so. Remochino, the cockroach mobster. He knows a man who might know Florian Kravitz.
What?
I'm looking for a guy named Talbot Andrews. Hangs out in the triangle.
I know him. I came up against him in a few tournaments. Small world. I'd be rich even if you weren't here. I'm an entrepreneur. Things would have taken off for me.
Of course they would have.
I'll let you
Look at your
go.
gambling career. What was I thinking?
I'm an innovator, NB.
Other things. Yeah.
There he is. Let's go talk to him. He's always at the games being held around Algonquin. Not too good either.
That's
I
right.
don't think I've seen him win a hand.
Let's see him on his
Hey,
baby.
I hear you know Florian
Baby.
Kravitz. Where is he?
Florian Kravitz? I don't know what you're talking about.
I've been head to head with this guy a few times, NB.
How
I
you
know his
feeling,
styles.
Austin?
He's lying.
Roman,
So how are you guys doing?
Beat him a little.
all right already. There's a guy I know, likes to be called Florian Kravitz at, certain moments, lives uptown somewhere.
Show me.
And here is the vehicle from that one ad that's in the city where it wants to say like, oh, you should get this to help the environment, but yeah, but sometimes in order to help the environment, for some reason they make it literally where you have to literally pay off getting the vehicle with arm, leg, and other body parts just to
10 years to find Florian.
have an electric vehicle. It's crazy, like, they want to push for greener car uses, but yet, there's nothing enforcing any of the companies to have their electric vehicles for way less than they currently price them. It's insanity.
I was really high when I last went to Bernie's place. Can you maybe go right? All right, Bernie's place. Where was Bernie's place? Okay, think, Talbot, think! All right, keep going straight. Left, all right? All right, man, turn right. How about left? Go left here.
Whoops. I think I actually went into a tunnel here.
You gotta turn left here.
Although I do have a good faith remembrance of where Bernie's place is, for Nico, currently he doesn't.
Let me think about this.
What you doing, Talbot? You take us around in circles?
All right, turn left. Go right. Just go straight here. Keep going up here. Turn right. Left, okay?
That's how it's done.
Yeah, everybody's struggling, we're leaving it in bad paint.
It's left now.
No, you type it out.
Why am I tight?
That.
Gotta go right here.
What a long way.
And here we are,
This is Bernie's place. Are you going to kill him?
Florian, aka Bernie.
You'll be begging to die.
Shit
That is
better
the
be
most a
this
friend
one.
can
Yes.
look forward to. Get out of here now. You've done your job.
Some of it is cooked in.
Nico, be calm. Be calm!
Fuck! Call! Florian! Odda sam zbog tebe, Drgađion! Otvori! Florian! I've come for you, Florian. Oh! Go away!
I didn't do nothing on the darn screen.
Florian. Jesi to ti? Nico? What the hell are you
How
doing?
you doing that, Megan?
What happened to you?
Doing okay?
Oh, I started working out.
Huh?
You know, toned up the,
Doing our best, I could say.
You used to work in the abattoir?
Oh, don't remind me. Roman? You put on a few vanity pounds. What are you guys doing here? Why did you kick my door down? I've come to ask you some questions. It wasn't you, was it?
Yeah, so far Nico thinks it's him, but of course after this cutscene he'll know
I
difference.
thought it must be him. Oh my god. You think it was me? That's why you are here.
There.
You've come to kill me. Well, screw you.
Send it. I don't know what
American.
to send it.
Fucking Roman. It wasn't me, was it? I wouldn't do that.
And all because of that, now Nico knows that it must be Darko.
Fat jokes, Florian.
It's Bernie now. After I came here, I wanted a complete change, so I became Bernie Crane. I'm sorry about the fact that you're still kind of cute.
Gee, thanks.
What are you doing here? Well, I'm a lifestyle coach, and I teach an aerobics class, and I'm in love. He's married. It's so doomed. Politics. He's the deputy mayor.
Nice Dawkins. But he's so into family values.
Oh, that's just politics. Where is Darko? Dead, I hope. I'm not sure. I heard he was still in Europe, Switzerland or somewhere. But then I heard that you joined the circus, so information can be unreliable. We have to find him. We have to find him.
I think he's a bit freaked out. I guess he thought seeing you would answer some questions.
So I see. Well, it's great to see you guys. We must do brunch.
Sure. See you later, Florian.
Bernie!
So, Florian
Yeah, but-
has changed?
Yeah, they're just too much used to calling him by his original name and not what he changed his name to.
What are you going to do?
He may not be here in Liberty City, but he's still out there. I will find out where Darko Brevich is, and I will make him answer for his actions. We know now that it was him. I need to be alone now, Roman.
Sure. I'll see you later then. Call me, okay?
He wasn't the one I was looking for.
Too bad, Chief. I did what I could.
Yeah, that's what he says, but I hear a strange thing. Ray only did this for Nico, and and of course he only, for Ray he only did this just once, but yet, for some reason, some of the undercover feds, the one that got Nico to do so much, apparently, if I recall, and I don't want me to spoil things, but come on, it's been so much a long time since this thing has been around. But yes, a certain Fed, of course, still wants to help Nico, which means that Ray is. I'll give him some excuse. Nico, give me a call when you can kill people, work on your. Oh, so it's. So Bruce is saying like, oh, you can, at some point call me to do races. But that so far, just for you guys, the reason why I haven't been doing any of the races on these live streams because no one's really been requesting that I do them.
Beatrice left.
This is the voice from your past, Nico. Can you guess who it is?
Gloria?
That's not my name!
Bernie, what can I do for you?
I need you to come around to my place, Nico. Please, come soon.
You know what? Let's just get Bernie's things done with. So yes, right now we're on Nico's side of the entire of the 3 stories in Liberty City.
Florian, open the door. Nemo descepeda.
You're not investing, and I told you it's Bernie.
Then Bernie, open the door. What's going on?
Come in. The haters are trying to kill me. I can't stand it. I won't stand it. It's not fair. I'm just being me.
Bernie, what are you talking about?
I came to this country to be myself. To get away from small-minded, angry, macho pricks.
Oh, like me.
Yes. Well, no.
Well,
But you know what I mean. It
well,
was hardly the most
Florian is both a little bit funny but also disgusting.
I put a rinse in. Tawdry night.
Nice.
Rice found some gray hairs. Feed me. Kill myself.
Forget about your hair, Florian.
Bernie.
I mean, Bernie. What's the problem?
Someone is threatening to kill me. Every time I go jogging and doing aerobics or playing ultimate disc, some guy comes up and threatens me. Rocco!
Why is he threatening you?
Because I think just because I'm fabulous.
What?
I keep thinking I'm being followed, and I don't know why. I'm a prisoner in my own home.
Okay, Bernie, let's go out and have a look.
Now you might be wondering, well, what are you talking about
So
today?
glad
Well,
you
if you read the
come back
title,
into
you
my
saw
life.
the
That's
thumbnail.
cool. But
then you know
listen,
that I'm talking
you and
about
I
that
don't know each other.
How can you say that?
Now, you
I
might be
thought
like,
you were
well, Mudo,
different.
what are you
Because we
talking about?
want this
It's
guy
already
to
been
attack you.
talked about when
Come
it
on.
came out like 2 months ago. And the reality of it is I didn't want to just sit down and use this thing for 20 minutes and then say, wow, it's an impressive piece of technology, guys. No, I wanted to actually try using it because I really like virtual reality. To give you a bit of history, I'm somebody that does suffer from serious sleep paralysis, okay? It's not as bad as it ever used to be, but there was a period in my life
I think
where
I know how
falling
to make
asleep
this
was
guy
not a fun
accept you.
endeavor, okay?
I
It
knew
was an
you were the
endeavor
right
where
person to call.
if you want me to describe to you how sleep paralysis is, imagine waking up slightly, okay? And you're unable to move your neck, your arms, fingers, whatever. You can barely move them or anything. It's almost like being locked inside your body, complete actual paralysis. But it's being awake enough to realize realize that something's wrong. Sometimes your dreams, however bad they can be, can feed into that effect. Really severe feelings. And I don't wish the feeling on anyone, even my worst enemies, okay? But the reality of it is, one of the ways that I used to truly combat that was having music play in the background. There was a period where I put on an actual VR headset.
It's cardio
and kind
time,
of
Nico.
slept in the
Remember
world
to
of
keep some
Minecraft.
distance, though.
Some of you, young, some of you people on my channel may remember that, okay? Where I actually made virtual Minecraft worlds, added some ray tracing, made them look realistic, ran them on my super powerful computer, and basically just relaxed in virtual reality. Fell asleep, dozed off, did whatever. And it really was a helpful thing. And of course, obviously now you could probably say, Muda, just get yourself one of those like galaxy night lights. But let me tell you, sleeping in your own world, your Minecraft mansion with path tracing and VR hitting you is a different beast. Now since then, I've been playing VR games, here and there. I adopted the PlayStation VR, played some games on there. I actually used the Oculus VR or the MetaQuest systems to play games like Half-Life Alyx, okay? Brilliant virtual reality experiences. Resident Evil 4 VR, absolutely a jaw-dropping fun time. And the thing about it is obviously, this is kind of technology that is still prohibitively expensive. And talking about the Apple Vision, this is by far the most expensive product that I have ever used in the virtual reality space. So I'm going to give you a few entry-level things. I'm going to guide you through the journey, okay? So 2 months ago when this released, it never came out in
Whatever
Canada.
you
It's
say,
still
buddy.
unavailable in my country.
Unfortunately,
So
for
this is
hitting
a
my
product that I
friend,
had to drive
I'm going
across
to
an
kick the
international
shit
border
out of
to
you.
the U.S., New York, Buffalo, specifically.
Yeah,
And I ended up
it's
picking
the
up
only way to
this
get done with.
Now,
It's the only way to get done with Bernie's
$3,500
missions.
making it the most
So while
expensive
Yusuf
Apple
get,
device as far as my
so
knowledge
yes,
goes.
while
And
Yusuf
that's
gives
before you start guessing
Luis that certain yellow or gold-looking car. At the end of this, Florian gives a vehicle that the certain deputy mayor gave him, and that is one of the luxury vehicles in the game.
Now, I hate an expensive product, but obviously it is quite a good product. Now, this is the best, worst headset that I do. The reason I say that term is not because I'm trying to be contradictory here. It is by far the best hardware for fun, okay? We're talking so many sensors to the point where it's got the world-friendly sensors out there, more actual eye-tracking sensors, LiDAR sensors, flicker sensors, ambient light, high-resolution cameras, so on and so forth. The amount of data this thing captures from your eyes and the world around you is insane, and it's probably more impressive than nearly any other headset you're going to find. Now, again, the price permeates everyone. Okay, that is a phrase.
Get over here, you. Wait. Oh yeah, that's what I'm supposed to be.
Several times more. So obviously, I expected to have far more impressive technology going on. Okay, that's pretty much where it goes to. So anyone who's kind of talking about how this thing is impressive in hardware, it should be for the price it is. Clearly, Apple has put a lot of money into this from a hardware perspective. Now, the reason I say it's one of the worst headsets I've used is purely down to the actual software, okay? Because for the price you pay, around 5,000 Canadian, let's just keep it simple, 3,500 euros, you would expect to be able to do a whole lot more with this headset than anything else. But since I bought it, it's basically a nightmare, and it might as well collect enough. Now, let me give you the exact experience. So when you put the headset on and you fire it up initially, you'll be blown away by how accurate it is. Now, comparing this to other actual devices, the Past, where you can see the world around you through the cameras, is impressive. It almost feels like you're looking at the world with your eyes. It is still advanced. You can obviously see how light it is like looking at a picture with a really good camera, and the display, from my understanding, is a very, very good OLED display, which is one of the reasons why it costs so much. And because it's an OLED display, the colors are represented well. The world looks about as good as you can imagine. Okay? Now again, comparing it to the MetaQuest 3, the past
And boom, we got rid of the police. Let's just get Florian back to his place.
So that's one thing you're going to have going through your head. Now obviously when you fire up this device, one of the coolest things that I've ever the actual, like, you know, click with it. So basically, your hand will be left click, and you're effectively supposed to use this kind of like a mobile phone. Your eyes will look at what you want to interact with, and then you tap with the thing. And the sensors detect all of it in real time, and it is stunning exactly. So when you want to, like, actually open up a menu, you look up a little bit, and you can see this little command center icon. Tap it, and then you basically open up.
But let's just say, guys, I'll be doing a mix of non-copyrighted, and if I get tired of the non-copyrighted music, I'll then swap to do, you know, music that I would rather more prefer to use if allowed to. Well, yeah, definitely won't, because of how, to me, like, I wouldn't know if I would really, because the dude was acting on his own opinions, while Nico was just there to help Florian in a friend manner. So, yes, I'd like to get the other missions going, but I'd rather just get Bernie's done just to get them done. And yes, before I try to see like how long you could do and like how long it would, like how many missions you could do until the game's outright forcing you. Excuse me, guys. Alright guys, I am back. Let's just say that a family member was showing me a social media post that I found online in the world today that both my stomach seem like so far, like today, not only my mind has been without any kind of worries or anxiety, but as well that, you know, my stomach's been pretty much more fine than it has been in some days.
That I've been told is this would be great if you're on a plane, right? Imagine instead of dealing with your
Let's see, what does the old paper have to say?
While you're on a plane. Now just think about the logic here real quick. You're expecting me to take a super expensive MacBook and then an Apple Vision Pro on the same plane. You already want me to have several thousands of dollars that I'm carrying around. I think for the price that you buy this device, you should be able to run some of those macOS editing apps.
I'm sure you do. You said you'd help me.
You have Adobe Premiere running locally on the headset. So you can just bring the headset. That's it. That's all you need. It would be awesome if you cut video and cut software right with your hands while you have augmented reality. If I'm bringing my laptop anyways, I'll just bring the laptop and call it a day. It's a lot easier to stick a laptop into a backpack and take that with you anywhere you want. Versus bringing a laptop, maybe even an extra mouse, and then the Apple Vision Pro. Now when it comes to other software on it, one of the things that really hurts is the lack of gaming. So if you have that MacBook, one of the things you could do is download games like Death Stranding and stream them from your MacBook to your Apple Vision. Now it's not going to be like VR gaming, it's still just, you can make the screen big and just throw it on the wall and play that game as if you were, I guess, kind of playing it on a big screen TV.
Enjoying your new
But
life
that
in the
takes me
land
to
of
the second
opportunity.
question,
This is
right?
no time for jokes, buddy.
One of the things that Apple has sort of shown in its promotion is the ability to watch movies and entertainment on your Apple Vision, like you were at a theater. And here's the thing, in most cases, that works really well. Watching a
That's not
YouTube
good.
video on this thing,
Did he
blown
find
up
out
to your
any
big,
information
blown up
about
to like your
orthography?
wall is awesome. But here's the thing, for the price you pay, and remember, price is everything in this city. For the price you pay, $3,500 US. Why the fuck wouldn't you just buy an actual flat screen TV at that point? A good flat screen TV. Because at that point you can share that experience with not just you, but everyone around you, instead of one person sitting dystopian style with their headset on watching a movie. And even if you're talking to other
Let's see
people
here.
through your Apple Vision Pro, it's still weird. So the way
The other thing is that what he described somehow is already in front of his place. It's like, Bernie, how in the world do you even have this?
your face, scan your, like, persona, your face, take a 3D map of it. Now, this 3D map is downright horrific. Anybody you call on FaceTime freaks the fuck out. They freak out whenever they see it. And rightfully so. It looks uncanny and weird. And it's not a point where you're supposed to even use this properly. Like, it's something that I don't really think will probably ever
I can find it.
have I told you about the first time I met Bryce? It was at Ball Party. I was high on X, and you hit me, and I was dancing like I've never danced before. I was slave to the beat and like God on the floor. Why not just take my
Then it happened. Out of nowhere, I was struck. I saw his face through the bubbles, and I knew it.
is the song.
Oh, bar Florian.
Now, again, the price is everything. For $3,500 US, comparing it to Crunch for Meta Quest 3, just buy that. As much as I dislike Facebook, Meta, Mark Zuckerberg, he genuinely has the better, more valuable product for anybody. Because the amount of openness that Quest has versus most products that Apple has really shoots the stick. You want to promises for paying $3,500, the only thing you can interact with is other Apple products. And this isn't new. Obviously, Apple stuff only really works with other Apple stuff. But for $3,500 and as good of a hardware set as this thing provides,
They're gonna be revealing who's been a little bit demanding to Florian.
the ability to play stuff like Emu VR or Pavlov or a lot of these big VR PC titles using resolution, quality of this device would be something. But Apple is so restrictive. They do not allow that at all, and they have no goal of allowing it. So you buy this $3,500 device, and it's got really good hardware. The only problem is Apple
Florian, maybe you shouldn't much talk.
by creating a product that only works with very few pieces of hardware, very few Mac devices, iPhones, iPads, that, and the things you can really do are so limited in scope that it's almost not worth even bothering with the money. And I would use this a whole heck of a lot more. I didn't have proper PC connectivity. If I could connect this
just so you guys know, yes, I am playing on keyboard and mouse. Oh, I don't much, when it comes to console games, a lot of times, if I can master it, I'd rather prefer keyboard and mouse, especially because I can aim better with a mouse than controlling the stick. Unless the auto aim is good, is properly good, where it won't be an issue of, you know, automatically aiming and then firing. Yeah, it's a good thing to quickly watch where you're having the vehicle go, because they'll be trying to do some sick tricks with who they bump into. And no, apparently the best way to strike at these two people that were sent by Dimitri, the best way to deal with them is just to wait until they suddenly get into an entrance to a park. But watch, the police are going to be a little bit incompetent.
Versus Apple, because one is very much open and one is very much closed. It's staggering at this point. And honestly, it's one of those things where I feel like even for the most diehard Apple fan, you have to kind of sit there and say, yeah.
I guess there wasn't any cops around for that, so we're gonna hopefully get there without any kind of cop retaliation.
Nothing, I'm watching stuff.
I wish there was a PC manufacturer, some
What?
but Apple destroys it when it comes to the software.
Oh, that was a Mario.
Honestly, for $3,500, that's not that worth it. Really think about it, right? When you're like when you're messaging somebody,
The dog got caught in the fence. No, like the door of the gate fence.
He's a hypocrite, and there was only a matter of time before someone like Dimitri tried to cancel him. Shit. I'll shut up now. You don't need me telling you about your life. You don't normally talk this much. I'm your friend, and I will try to
I know that if you already weren't buying them for $3,500, you probably won't buy it. But for anybody who's seriously considering this, I don't think it's a matter of waiting for the CE Pro 2 or 3
look
or
after
4 or 5.
yourself, yeah?
It's just a matter of
Dimitri
getting
and his
Apple
people
to
back off now.
this thing up.
To back off
Open
now.
this thing up for you to actually have some real tangible do it.
I'll speak to you soon.
So hard if you like the song. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Just like not.
Video that Muzahar put out. Like, for some things, I could toss out a window what his opinions are, but this one was about Apple certain like VR or AR goggles, and pretty much I can agree with them on this that let's see, hey, back at it again. Yep, definitely with graphics. Oh man, it's good. It's good to be away from a good nap and get energized. The mouse and keyboard could be reliable. Okay,
Love
so
you.
far it seems like. Oh yeah, that's right. It could be that sometime Bernie will have one more mission for us, and that's where he'll need help of Nico the last time. After that, the very last, well, even though the last actual mission of Bernie's is just to get a car that he rewards Nico with, I'd say the last mission of his is actually just, where you're gonna be, helping him chill out, on a boat, for him to, I guess, get a tan or something. And then, of course, some people that are with Bulgarin or Dimitri come by, and, well, the rest of it should be self-explainable. So yes, thank you guys for chatting and all that. Please continue to if you can. But yes, if let's just say that if I wasn't going to talk for some time, and I knew that I made sure I had subtitles on for whenever the characters talked, I would put on different music in the game than this non-copyrighted stuff. So that way, just in case if it ever, way on Twitch, if it gets muted, you guys will at least be able to read subtitles. But on YouTube, you'd have to, carefully see what is mostly causing the video to be blocked in whichever parts of the world. Like, if it's like blocked in Russia, don't care. I don't think I really have any kind of viewership in Russia.
You know what? I ain't even started yet, you damn dead fuck! I'll make shit because of you, you piece of... Well, when the night fell, he did it again. Sarah then decided to take it to the vet. Open your mouth, asshole! There was nothing wrong. Push your fucking luck! Max was completely... Ray, what the fuck do you want? Until one day, well, sorry. Having a bad fucking day. Oh, sorry. Burst into tears. Press the follow button for part 2. This woman realized her dog was watching her sleep. Leech is gonna talk. Go shut that stooge up. Shut who up? Isaac, the diamond dealer. Blaming me for everything. Everything. Even the shit we didn't do. Now I got no money, no diamonds. This dick's threatening to have me killed. Blaming me because he got robbed. Okay, so? Sold up in the Majestic, a couple of his cronies. Go shut those fuckers up. No problem. Hey, can I get a coffee, please?
I'll be right back. Okay, I think this may be the very last. I think this may be the very last mission that Ray Pacino. This will be the last mission Ray Pacino gives, because basically I saw the very place that we have to get to, and pretty much that's where that's if I So yes, the certain, because apparently also in Liberty City there's a Jewish mob, and the Jewish mob is the one that was supposed to have the phone with Ray there, and Ray just has had enough of them, which is the reason why he's asked Nico to go shut him up. But yeah, so if possible, I would like you guys to definitely, speak it up in the chat. Keep it lively. And now Nico's going up the elevator. Things are gonna get a little messy.
Have you coming through here? We got a problem here. Take cover. I'm going. Don't worry, all right? Everything's gonna be okay.
Wow, usually I'd be like back against this falling from the shootout, but
Watch that. Be afraid, friend. Hey man, come on. I got kids. You gotta let me live. I'm gonna have to.
What's up now?
Deborah.
What about her?
You can be on all of you in prayer, sitting loud in the hug, talk with I am praying for him, give a hug from me. Thanks for the.
But guys, the game I have in mind for when we're done with GT4 is to like finish up on Grand Theft Auto 5 afterwards, and then after that, for other kind of Grand Theft Auto games, I will live stream to you guys while Pro is in hospice. It would be well, if I were to do them in the correct order, it would first be Grand Theft Auto Vice City Stories via the PC adaptation I have that someone made. So yeah, like after this and 5, we could then, like I said, go back to previous Grand Theft Auto titles.
I wasn't gonna let you take the diamonds and the money and get away with it.
So yeah, so let's just say in a way I do have PC adaptations on my game laptop here of Vice City and Liberty City stories that I could show them in their most entirety if you guys are definitely interested in that. So, but yes, if we were after the cool HD games, that, you know, once we're done with these, you know, HD games, and when we go to the 3D games, like I said, I could either start in the order that the games were released at, or in the order of their timeline. Boom, there we go. Man, kinda it's your, like, I don't know how, but this time around, this was a bit, I usually with this one I'd have to be a little bit more cautious, but this time going around, I was able to really conquer this mission. But yeah, at the end of this mission, if you're nearing low health, that's when you're going to really want to panic and run away from the cops.
I shut Isaac up for you.
I feel like all I've been doing is shutting people up ever since this diamond thing started.
Well, we ain't got the diamonds, and we don't know where they are. Johnny, that biker scumbag has disappeared with the money. And every other mouth that came close to those diamonds is closed for good. Except for yours, that is. You gotta be grateful for that.
Screw you, Ray. I ain't your cleanup guy no more. You get that?
All right, Nicky, all right. Don't go forgetting about respect or nothing. You're still just another straight off the boat punk. This city can get real scary if you don't got friends. You remember that.
Well, actually, one thing that Ray doesn't know is that Nico has certain people he's connected with of other gangs for him to not be messed with. Great, the cops see me. If I take a vehicle, they'll be saying like, oh, suspect is driving this kind of car. And we got, let's see, Nicky, I need you to meet me and Phil at a depot in Normandy. Okay. Let's see here. Aye!
This is a night.
Since we're done with race missions and we don't know when they get called for bonus
What?
missions.
Norman filter or Norman equipment?
Norman equipment, why?
Norman Equipment Company?
Yes.
Right there?
What?
Why? I live in Illinois though. Probably more than one equipment, right?
There's one in New Berlin. That's the only place open now.
Right there?
What? Probably, I don't know. Kind of busy at the moment.
Right.
Oh great, Dimitri.
What do you want, Dimitri?
I always thought that there was something not quite right about Kimiko. Now that I
But yeah, let's just say currently the two best villain, the two best antagonists slash villains of the Grand Theft Auto entirety of the existence is San Andreas' Tenpenny and Dmitry Raskolov.
I made the mistake of working with you before. It's not one I'll repeat. Goodbye.
The crazy thing is that within the previous Grand Theft Auto games, the apparently Liberty City always had just kind of a okay storyline where the antagonist isn't much really present. While for this Liberty City, like, they did things different, which I'd say is much better. Now, besides Grand Theft Auto titles, another game I could, like, if I make sure to back up the save data, is that if you guys want to, there's also Watch Dogs 1 and 2.
Take charge of her, won't you, Nico? They're going out at sea. This is the place.
So let's see here. Kim's boat.
What's happening there? I didn't think you had many friends left.
This is a Korean guy I did business back in Ireland. He's bringing super notes into the country tonight.
Super notes?
Counterfeits! They look so good, you wouldn't spot them in a month of Sundays. Over there, we used to buy them off them, exchange them for genuine currency. Nice scam. If you don't hit the same place too often. His boys are pulling the same gig over here.
They're cutting you in on this deal.
Wanted a local to escort that boat into the harbor. They make these things in North Korea and have to ship them out here. I've heard it's some government-funded operation. I don't give a shit. As long as it keeps being brown, you know? Anyway, I figured you know a thing or two about smuggling stuff into the country.
What's that mean?
You're illegal, right? You think us McQuarries was legal when we came here? This is a country founded by immigrants.
Well, true. Derek's not wrong there. America was kind of founded by immigrants.
You Fox boy?
Yes, I'm Kim. You Derek?
Yeah, welcome to America. We're meeting your friends in Bohan. I'll text you the route you gotta take. Best way to avoid checks. We'll cover your rear.
The dragons are flying upside down and leaving some fans literally headless in what police say was a bloody fight.
Seems like a good kid. Reminds me of you, actually.
Is that because he's coming into the country to rob the good people of America of their hard-earned money?
When you put it like that, he reminds me of a McQuarrie. Good luck to him.
Yes, but such phony money also hurts the U.S. economy, which basically means that if allowed, basically the very phony bucks he's having, you know, they would cause price hikes. Like, one way to definitely help to make, you know, any country, you know, that has been ruined by too much high prices is to see what doesn't need any kind of tax money to still continue, you know, just like the professional said, and, you know, just have a way where you can definitely keep the tax only down to whatever you buy, because taxing anything else is what the professional on YouTube says is, you know, hurting America. The thing that would help America is that that there was only just taxes on the things you would buy. And there we go.
Good thing your aim is steadier than mine. You can drive the boat again now. I didn't think he even knew I was back. Can't the man just let his brother be? It's like fucking Cain and Abel, the two of us. No wonder I turned into the wreck you see before you. A brother like that. Jesus.
So is Francis the only explanation for this shit?
If the shoe fits, Nico! If the bloody shoe fits! Sure, I've been telling a few people about this, but hell, I smell a rat, and Frankie's the biggest damn rat I know!
So apparently the Ben Cobb is the one that possibly told about this. But again, he's kind of a little bit helping the economy because the more fake American dollars that's the slight bit also hypocrite thing is that only certain government places can literally make money, but yet if it's anyone else that does it, it's counterfeit. It's a little bit hypocritical, but of course, any kind of fake dough would possibly lead to, price increasing.
That was a deal. Thanks, Nico.
Thank you, Miss McQuarrie. Not such a
Starting
smooth
to
journey.
rain out there.
Got a bit hairy out there. Good thing you
What?
have sea legs.
Starting
I hope
to
the rest
rain
of your
out there.
time here is more peaceful.
Earlier it was a little bit drizzling, like a little bit of rain.
See you around, Nico.
Don't put all the payoff up your arm, Derek.
Yeah.
Only place for it, me boy. Only place for it. See you soon.
Time we up to?
At the 4 and you're 5.
Yeah, it's almost 5.
But yes, we still have quite a bit of missions to go before we go back to Luis Lopez's own story. So right here, we have another thing of Derek. Once done with Derek, we'll then begin to fill Bell.
You doing? We doing nutrition department.
What?
We have just been advised there will be a price increase on our extended vehicle service plan. Me.
Why would they send that to you?
Don't ask me. Yes.
And right there, let's get Bernie's thing done with.
And there's no extended vehicle thing because it's 21 years old. That doesn't make any sense at all.
What's up, Megan? You go to the hospital right here?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get up and change.
Nico!
Megan asked Jonathan if he wants to go.
Want to do something?
Of course.
And what did he say?
Good. See you in a while.
Hey, Spirit.
Hey, Nico.
What's up, Mallory?
Roman hasn't spoken to you about anything, have we? Nothing about maybe asking me to marry him?
I haven't heard anything, but
Yeah, how
sure
come Roman
it'll be a
hasn't?
good thing for both of you.
Thanks.
That's isn't that kind of odd that Roman has ever bothered in the story to tell Nico of this such a thing that Mallory has to tell about it.
Have some fire in his heart. I guess when he found out about me and Vlad, he couldn't help himself. His love for me took over and he just had to kill him.
That's exactly right. He's an old school romantic. See you soon now.
It's raining. Bad night.
Hey, you! How you doing? Come on, let's go!
Let's see her. Where would Kate enjoy though? I don't know if she, I think I have tried before and I don't think that she, I don't know if she goes to the comedy club. Let's see, there's pool, there's darts. Wait a minute, but if, wait, she has to somehow enjoy the comedy club because it shows up there, and usually
Fun. Better than that old piece of crap. I hope you changed your underwear at least.
Yeah, for some reason, Kate's the one that is like, you know, she doesn't like it when you drive so fast. As you can see her, for some reason, as you can see her, guys, for some reason, she doesn't want to really go to the comedy club. So, You know what, how about, I think Kate would enjoy a nice classy restaurant.
My favorite. So full. I think I might burst.
So what?
So you.
So me what?
So are you another one?
Another what?
Another one like my brothers. Tough guy with a death wish. A man eager to get into hell as soon as possible.
Probably.
How annoying. What is wrong with you people, you men?
What's wrong with me? Quite a lot, I'm sure.
Why don't you want to live? To live a normal life, I mean. Get married, have kids, not steal, rob, kill. It can't be easier than having a job, I mean.
I don't know. I have lived a complicated life. I was in a war.
Sounds like you still are.
Maybe.
Well, for a murdering, thieving idiot who can't talk about things, you're kind of nice.
Thank you.
Don't mention it. Are you hurt? Come on.
Blasted traffic. Like, seriously, the traffic is... Well, let's just say the graphics... If I could put the sliders all the way, if I could, I would, but, you know, this... Since there's a graphical mod, of course, being used here, it would be a little bit, it wouldn't really be much wise to do a... to put the, you know, the view distance and vehicle sliders all the way up. Sure, it'd be more real looking, but it'd be a cost of performance.
My cell phone, that's my dad. Remember?
You know what? Let's just put like a halfway
Can we go
point.
tonight?
Well, I'm ready.
I will send a message to a friend. I will put my cell number.
So yeah, for any that are seeing the stream here, just do note that so far, what I'm feeling too is to still continue streaming this, which so my best guess is that it's like I said, it's unknown if I'll be doing Grand Theft Auto 5 later. Okay, after I autosave. Okay.
Jonathan sometime how often he uses mail.
What?
Well, because I threw the jar out from there because we only had this much in the bottom. And I needed places to put my bottles because the shelves are full. I don't know why. Don't know what we're having for supper. Always ask me and I would have told you I don't have any idea. Yeah, if you do chicken fries, cook it less by at least 3 minutes than last time. They're kind of hard. They're hard for me to chew. You need to cook them less.
Where is that?
But I think you put them in the air fryer, didn't you?
He did.
What?
Mac did.
So whatever time you did thinking air frying, subtract 3 minutes and put them in.
Okay. Well, let's just see. Okay, so yes, once we're done with Bernie's thing, let's finally get done with Bernie's mission. Oh, you have to be up there? Is it odd that you have to help Bernie right where Luis was once dropped off at after? It's quite odd that we're right nearby where Luis was getting off at after basically helping to save Gracie.
God, you were the lucky
Great.
one. What? You could slice cheese on those puppies. I must be the only slob without
Oh, shit.
cheekbones.
Okay.
But you sounded hysterical. Sometimes I can't bear to be alone. I'm so glad you've come back into my life, even if you did try to kill me. I'm so excited.
What are we doing here?
You're going to have fun.
Fun.
Yes. It's a four-letter word, I know, but we can still try.
Look.
Fun is not a four-letter word. Like, where does that even come
I'm
from?
working for the mafia. The police and the government agency are both on my case. I kill and steal to scrape together a living so that my cousin can frither it away online and pay off debts. And all the while, people are trying to kill us. What is fun?
Honey, you are stressed.
Goodbye, Florian.
No, you don't, Nico. I need you. I need you to come on this boat trip with me. I need to talk to someone who truly knows.
When I knew you, you were training to be a shepherd. And you wanted to be a professional wrestler.
Yeah, let's just say that sometimes when people are young, they have their first dreams of what they wish to do, but over time, you know, the person may have different thoughts and all that. And believe me, sometimes I do wish, and I do regret saying, what, because I know at one point I wanted to be
What?
something, you know, like a very well-known kind of creator kind of type of person, but, or creative, but over time, it didn't turn out to be, and like, sure I had the very thoughts of what I would possibly make if I could, you know, make such machinery and all that, but sadly, that dream kind of just went away because little bit by little bit you see, you know, reality. But I just wish for any people that heard of what I was very much dreaming when I was younger, that, you know, that, you know, because sometimes in life you a little bit regret saying what you wish to do in life when you're young, you know that you don't have that much a clear, like maybe a little bit more possible if I were in a, you know, higher funds of a kind of family, but I just say over time things turn out different.
Haters! This city is full of haters, Nico. I just don't get it. I came here because it was meant to be the most progressive city in the world. But it just isn't. Why don't I just up and leave for San Piero? They'd understand me there.
You don't go because Bryce is here.
Bryce could come to San Piero. He could even be himself there. Get himself elected for who he really is.
That's another thing too. San Piero wasn't really ever shown in Grand Theft Auto 5. Like it had Los Santos and it had, you know, San Andreas, but it didn't exactly have San Piero. I'm going to readjust these sliders though. I'm just readjusting them to help with the performance.
Police arrested Chris Ryan yesterday and charged him with the murder of a fellow moviegoer at a recent showing of Dragon Brain. Officials say they apprehended Ryan as he was deflowering a maiden in the privy.
Oh dang it, I gotta go quick enough, and now it's gonna, in GTA 4 of course this means that I would have to could you not talk like that, Florian? Hold up, I gotta do a mission retry. I was looking at my phone just to see if anyone chatted, and that's when I guess I slowed down to.
Go toward the headland. That's where the best rays are going to be.
I know that it seems like people are lurking, but could you guys please, you know, make the live chat lively? Trying to skip this cutscene. Is it non-skippable?
Cute guys off the starport brow. Scratch that. Not so cute. Ruzhny Rusi.
Let me see. They don't look like they're on a pleasure cruise. After them.
Like, the game is really beautiful now, but let's just say when I feel to, I may, because there is some people that already released gameplay footage of where they were able to get their hands on the latest, like very latest Ice Enhancer 4, and it turns out that my setup would not be able to handle one aspect of it, and that's because it would require ray tracing. Like, the ray tracing gives a whole, like, it gives definitely more of a remake than a remaster kind of thing.
Oh, close shave!
Oh, great. Yeah, apparently if you shoot and shoot up to this point, cops would then start coming after you. But yes, anyways guys, if I were to live stream Grand Theft Auto 3, Vice City or San Andreas, would you guys prefer if I were to live stream the originals with mods, or the official definitive trilogy? Oh great. Here's where you gotta finally face them off at.
We've scared them off the water, Nico!
Stay down or I will finish you off.
I'm yours. Please be gentle.
Noble hero returns from battle.
They're not a problem anymore.
Nico, you are my knight in shining armor. Thank you.
I think the world needs a little bit more
Sorry,
AI.
wasn't
What do
so
you mean
very
by
much
that,
fun.
Josh? What do you
See you
mean?
soon.
See you.
I see that my PNG self is talking all of that. Like, I can see it being animated, but I don't know if I'm really saying anything right there. I know for this part I'm saying something, but like, so let's see here. So after that, basically we'll be waiting for another call from him, but the game box has a mission, but just like for Yusuf, it'll be a certain vehicle gift for dealing with Florian. Now for me, let's just say because I don't have any kind of negative thoughts or feelings on me, basically, for any of you that are watching or anything like that, don't be surprised if I'm still on this until like late night or so, because so far, I'm not exactly giving a care about how many people are viewing currently. I just wanna give this nice tasty gameplay to be available to you guys, and for it to be on YouTube it'll be continuously available. On Twitch, after so much of days, it'll be, you know, scrubbed.
Nico, finally official. Since the moment I met Sally, I knew that she was the only woman for me.
Apart from those other ones you screw, right?
No. They were just distractions from my one true love. Proposed to Mallory, Nico. She said she would marry me. Now all we need is to find you a wife, and she can all settle down happily ever after.
I'm working on it, cousin. There's this girl I like. She's called Kate McCreary.
I don't mind her to the wedding.
You don't even know her, Roman, so please, try not to embarrass me. Congratulations on the engagement.
Thank you, cousin.
Isn't this beautiful with the graphics here? Because honestly I feel like we would need more apples for everyone to taste. Okay. What are you talking about? Wait, are you talking about actual apples, or are you just playing around with a very tech company called Apple? Let's just say I would like to continuously listen to that song, but of course my instant reaction may get wiped by Twitch. But let's just say when it comes to AI, we as, you know, humans should be very much careful how it's programmed and all that, because we want to make sure something that doesn't feel to wipe us out. Or at least so many of the actual good ones. And it's one of the ones that need, you know, tons of psychological, you know, psych, aka mental therapy. I'm just leaving this tourist mod the color that it is. Now I could have, like, before I launched this earlier, I could have like put in a few vehicle mods to really go with the, you know, the usual kind of game, you know, remastered graphics with, you know, very nice, real looking kind of vehicles kind of thing. But I'm not very sure if I should even try that. Would you guys even like me to import some, like change up the vehicles or import fresh vehicles into the game?
Yes. Good.
How you doing? I went into a situation.
Test.
Optimism, full of naivete. I got burnt. Look at me.
Okay.
Smack with a fucking spoon.
Seems like I did monkey with the mic a bit just to see if I get my PNG stuff good to go. True, and I'd say it's a real blessing not to be bothered in the mind or body of things.
Maybe this is our time. Put all this crap to bed. Get off the drugs. Live with the memories. Hayden's being moved by van from the bacon factory. He's been talking shit about me. Back to the Albany State Correctional Facility. Please, boy. Please. Sure. You and me. Sing.
But yeah, two characters that Nico doesn't at all mind helping is Dwayne or Derek.
Nico, I hear my brother Derek is asking you to ice his old drinking buddy Aiden O'Malley.
Yeah, he has. What's the big deal?
O'Malley is in government custody. He's got more police protection than the mayor. I left a truck with a rocket launcher in it for you in an alley off of Applewhite in Alderney City.
A truck with a rocket launcher in it. What am I meant to do with him?
Who knows? Anyway, the convoy with O'Malley in it has to go through the Booth Tunnel. You're gonna get there first and block the road with your truck. I'm gonna come in from the rear and block them that way. Pick up the truck and give me a call. What'd it do?
I wonder, did the game keep around my... Yep, right there it is. Now if I could, like I said, I could use this link, you know what? Hopefully no one gets care if I do this. Let's see, vehicle options, colors. I hit on random color. Let's see here. That's okay. But guys, let's just say that my family, some of my family are out to check up on, well, what some of you guys know as GoPro. And I'm sure they're a little bit changing things up with him, but yet they want to estimate, oh, that it'll take some months, but honestly, with all the press going around, God is the one that can decide that. Like, excuse me for saying, oh, you know, like, excuse me here, but I don't mean to anger anybody or offend them or anything, but God has a bit more of a say on, you know, when people are to be completely healed and recovered at a hospital. Human medicine can only do so much, while for God, if he wants to, he can get people just needing one hospital stay and be good. Let's see here. Oh yes, I think we have to actually go to here. And now it's loading this part.
I got the truck.
When we have him blocked in, we take down the escort and make off with the prisoner.
Why don't we just kill the fucker there and then?
Probably what Derek would have told you to do in his smacked out state. Problem is, he's the first one they talk to if that happened. We gotta make this look like a prison break. Great. They're leaving the
Yeah,
old now.
gotta have him not thinking it was an old buddy of his. If you want to really get away with such things. Oh jeez, only because a cop was after somebody and I actually had a little bit ran over and now I gotta try to escape with this vehicle. But they said, we attracted the attention officers, but the officers wanted. Okay, there we go.
I'm in position, Peggy.
Alright, man, we're coming to you. Take out the escort, but keep Derek's pal alive.
What's this jerk think he's doing? Hey, Mitch, can you find out what this guy's up to? Come on, buddy. You're gonna have to move this thing. I got a bad feeling about this. Some cover!
Now, let's just say that if I wanted to, another mod I'd like to put in, if I could, would be the Nico wielding two Uzis at the same time kind of thing. Because people are saying that with Nico having experience in a war, that he should know how to wield two of the same kind of weapons that can be held with just one hand.
We got cops in the vicinity, Nico. Get rid of this attention, Nico. We don't want anyone after us while we're doing what we gotta do.
it's gonna be a bit difficult to get out, get out of this situation with this kind of vehicle. Please forget the low performing frame rate of the game. It's just due to, getting out of there, and soon it'll smooth itself out. Come on, gas, come on. I need this thing to get flowing. Yeah, I think we're on the cop side now. I'm surprised that no choppers come onto us.
First thing we got to do is dump this prison van. Cops will be looking.
That's actually the quickest ever in this game that I got done with the cops there. That's the quickest ever, really. I'm not trying to speed run or anything, but man, I don't know going in that direction and making sure that this thing was pumping up gas, with speed to. As long as I don't tap any cops, we should be good. Because apparently they're that much of, I don't know if it's strictness or just, that they can't take a slight bit of an accidental tap on their vehicle. Well, actually, when I get done with this game, if there's any, okay, so, since I don't have any feels or vibes to, like, stop streaming, if I get done with this game, and basically, what I'll do is that, if it's a certain time that's very late at night or something like that, I'll just straight up just, purposely not talk, so that way it doesn't seem like I'm streaming. Like, streaming is what's helped me to keep away from, helped me to keep, away from what's happened so far in reality. And whenever I can't stream, it's, it slowly gets to me. So, if we get done with this game at all, and depending on what time it is, we could then get on to Grand Theft Auto 5. But yeah, after we get done with these, with what I feel to play as GTA 4 with these kind of graphics, then we'll be moving on to 5. But after that, either you guys can choose whether I should do, like, if I should go in the, like, first of all, if I should go with the definitive trilogy, or if I should, like, go with the original trilogy but with the mods that I do still have their folders of. And of course, another thing is, with this, is that I'll also include Liberty City and Vice City stories, which means that I would then have to ask whether you guys like me to go in release order or in timeline order. And then after done with that, if I think about if I go that way, then what would be left to live stream would be like Watch Dogs, and other than Watch Dogs, there's also Mafia. Like, we still got, there's still games I could just restream, as Volpo is healing.
I've been in there doing a stretch I didn't deserve for too long. Christ, someone knows. Someone cares about old Aiden O'Malley. I knew someone had to care. The way I got treated in there by the warden.
Although once Volpo finally actually, awakens, I think he'll be very shocked of how much time has gone.
Wasn't about getting out. That was payback. You boys have got to know about giving it back to someone as good as they gave it to you. Or doing a kind turn for someone who's helped you out in the past. That's what this is about, isn't it?
Sure, it's about payback.
Who is it then? Who do I got to thank?
It's a surprise. Wait until we get to the cliffs, you'll find out then.
I thank you, boys. I thank you with all me heart.
In 50 yards, turn left, then immediately left.
Because believe me guys, if I had the right setup and all that, it wouldn't be with Ice Enhancer 3 here. I'd be doing gameplay showing off, you know, this, you know, core and DLCs with the latest Ice Enhancer. But the latest Ice Enhancer is currently behind a paywall, so, you know, we're just dealing with the, you know, the most free latest Ice Enhancer, which is 3.0.1, which is what this patch shade is running with.
The cliffs, the sea air, I really am free. I could cry. You've made me a happy man, boys. Now it's time to tell me who asked you to.
Now, other than Ice Enhancer 4, there's another kind of project that the community is hoping that it doesn't ever cease to be in progress, and the very mod is called Project Revive, and there's an emphasis in Revive that has a showing of the Roman numeral 4. Once he goes, basically he'll start saying some lines. Okay guys, I have a question. Should I get him in the head, somewhere up here, or somewhere down here? Wait, come on guys. I'm asking you guys, the audience, of where I should strike him.
Shit! I thought I was out. I thought I was liberated.
Let's see here. So we have... You know what? I'm gonna choose. There you go. He's dead in 2 ways. But of course, you know, the sad thing about the guy is that, that he and Derek were kind of ratting each other out.
Aiden is dead.
That's the end of a chapter. I can close the book on a whole lot of my past now, Nico. Thanks. Maybe a clean break is in order. Fresh beginning.
Good luck to you.
Oh, you thought it was funny how I took him down? Yep. Kind of a little bit hurt a part of his manhood, and he went down like that. Alright. So, what's right now is Phil Bell. But let's just say that one thing that, let's say that another set of missions that you have to take care of it as soon as you get them is the very missions where, oh yeah, so that, apparently that's the very last mission where you help Derek personally, and now Francis is calling us, and I know what this goes for. But, let's just say that as soon as we help out a certain mafia family, then we'll sooner be called to help another one in order to bring in, Nico's next suspect of who did treachery during the war. So, do you guys give a care if I spawn in a vehicle or not? Because it's either that I do GTA or just spit out a luxury vehicle out of nowhere. In reality, if I could do that, I wouldn't even be fetching for a job. I'd just be spewing out luxury vehicles and selling them. Wait, you do mind if I were to, so do you or do not mind if I were to spawn a vehicle?
I have to admit, that was not my first thought when I heard. I'm happy for him.
Sure you are. I'm happy too. Fucking happy. Brucey's ecstatic, homie. Just, you know, gonna miss him is all.
He's not going anywhere. Him and Mallory are only getting married. We'll have to settle down sometime.
What, you think I'm I got the ass of a 17-year-old gymnast and the forehead of a toddler.
extra pussy then, Brucey. I'll see you around.
Alright, so let's just see here. Wait. So, okay, option 1, I take a vehicle, or 2, you guys don't give a care if I were to just, throw out a luxury vehicle to drive around in. You know what? I'm just gonna choose now because I don't. Okay, so. I kind of consider the common a luxury car because it is included with the other kind of race vehicles. Now, in the ballad of. If there are a way to it, I would like to have.
What's up, Bertie?
I want you to keep your something.
And here it is.
Well, he doesn't know I'm giving you this, but he gave it to me, so it's technically from him.
What is it?
This car. Enjoy! I only power walk or take cabs, so I figured I should pass this on to my savior.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
Don't mention it. What we've got is worth more than money.
Okay, so should I go ahead and take the luxury vehicle that Bernie said about, or should I just continue over to the one that's called PB? Yeah, virtual. Oh, thanks, Jay. Thanks. But yeah, I don't know if this will hold us back from the. I don't know if this will hold us back from the very ending of the game, but it's best to sooner or later just take the vehicle. So should I go over just for a simple take the offered vehicle mission, or should I continue to fill Bell? If I don't hear anything in the chat, I may just go for the most simple mission. Actually, in all of Grand Theft Auto history, the most easiest mission ever is when in GTA 4 and in the Ballad of Tony, there is, basically the most simplest mission is just taking an offered vehicle and then storing it. But yes, my best guess is that after the events of the Ballad of Tony, that Luis must find something way better for him to do in life, because you don't see him in Grand Theft Auto Online. Okay, I think hold up, I may have to turn around. I should have turned right here. As you see, there are some people have other vehicles parked here. And right here it is. Oh! Josh, you kind of commented late.
Thank you, Bryce Dawkins. I hope the cash for this didn't come out of city funds.
But this you want to really drive carefully. Alright. Since you said Phil Bell, what I'm going to do is I'm going to store it at that parking slot, the safe house. Whoa! I'm really wondering, is someone a little bit like I not accelerated that much. I know where that happened, so I don't know if it's something in the back of my PC that was something taking up so many cores, or if it, because I don't know if anyone can control my PC. Nico's gonna get all the ladies, or maybe not, because I didn't crash her. All I just tapped was W one time, and then all of a sudden, that. But here's the thing about Grand Theft Auto games. I don't know if they'll do any different in GTA 6, but usually in Grand Theft Auto games, when you store a vehicle that's broken, for some reason, after a little bit of time of being away from the parking spot or the garage, that basically this, you know, that basically this vehicle would get automatically repaired. But for this vehicle, the engine is stored in the back. So hitting in the front like that, what doesn't impact its, I don't know if they programmed it to have impact and speed. Alright, now on to Phil Bell. Well, okay, so out of possible things to do, I don't know if we can't get to a comedy club, you know, solo. Usually that's a friend activity. I don't know if you can't get to a comedy club, you know, just Nico by himself. So right over here is Phil Bell, and over here is Francis McCreary. So, which of these two should be picked? Either we finish, because right here finishes off of either Francis or Derek living, and then just does, you know, one final mission about the two, even after it. So, and this is what I can recall. So Phil Bell or Francis? Is Nico a tourist because he's traveling around the area, the ladies with his Ferrari? I don't know if Francis is a Ferrari. I just thought it was some sort of Lamborghini. But of course, some people kind of argue that it could, just to make sure it's a parody, that the vehicle could be a good mix of. Aha. Okay, there we go. I don't know why, but I had to reselect of the very mic to use. So that's the reason why my PNG anime itself was a little bit on the fritz. Okay, so Phil Bell or Francis McCreary? That's better now. Now we can't see the green screen outline around you. Okay. Okay, Francis? I wish the others were talking it up. Hold up, guys. The reason I'm saying hold up is I noticed that I I noticed that on my calling app that yeah, I noticed that I missed your call.
I was trying to tell you I'm at the hospital.
Okay.
Where the checking in to see Matthew. Just let you know.
Gotcha.
Love you.
Guys, for some reason, Nico's seeing twins.
What you got? Don't make me kill you.
How is it that there was two NPCs that look entirely the same? It's kind of okay to a little bit tap the very, it's kind of okay to tap the very ambulances because, you know, they're not exactly of the law. I usually, whenever you do emergency call, depending on the situation, you get all three of the emergency services. But when it comes to tapping them, you know, you don't really get a wanted level. Well, Brucey just called, but right now, okay, so whenever friends call you and you don't want to, like, you want to keep them happy and not call them back to cancel their plans, this is what you do if you have this here. Just do that. And then they just won't notice of how much time has passed.
Replenish those electrolytes.
What are electrolytes?
Who cares? They're in extremely short supply, and we sell them. Look the part. Have trendy colored sweat, just like in the adverts. Electrolytes Extreme Sports Drink comes in Arctic Douche, Icicle Fire, and Yellow Snow. Push your body to the extreme. Then drink it back to health. Electrolytes Extreme Sports Drink.
That sports drink is definitely ridiculous.
Just another man. You belong to Radio Broker.
Why didn't you tell me Derek was back?
What?
Why didn't you tell me you was hanging around with my brother?
I assumed if you cared, you'd have found out.
Well, I have found out. Jesus. You know Derek's not well.
No?
No. He's sick. Always was. He's always off getting involved in someone else's fight, making a fool of himself, betraying people, going into hiding. He's an idiot and a coward.
It's not my business.
Whatever he stood for, he betrayed. He only left here in the first place because he was caught stealing from the mafia. Pathetic wretch.
Okay, I got
That's what you think, Mr. McClurry.
Ruined my life. It wasn't bad enough having a bunch of crooks for brothers. Now I journalist. About his family. About me.
Well, tell him to be quiet.
I am trying to become the commissioner of police. Be a laughing stock. Cop. The famous snitching traitor for a brother. You know, the crooks I can handle. That I can spin. But not this. Not this.
You got the big problem then. Me?
We, my friend. We. You stop it.
Let's see here. Yeah, getting lonely in the chat. Also news reporting that a 27-year-old guy named Nico has tried to fight a guy and steal his information says that he's a threat.
You, pal. I'm gonna meet him in the Courtyard Park off Bismarck and Lancet. Deal with him. A tragedy. A disaster. Do it, or I will put you away. Oh, don't push me.
So yes, Francis McCreary's. So let's say in this mission I'll be asking the audience of who they prefer to be rid of and all, and if they don't know about them, then I'll describe about them.
Are you close? Can you get there in time?
I think I can make the meeting.
You gotta take him out before he makes a move. This is Cain and Abel stuff, I'm telling you. The question is, which one of us is gonna be wandering the earth with a mark on his head, and who's gonna be 6 feet under, you know? This phone's running out of battery. Shit! Look after me, Nico.
Francis, I'm ready. What is the plan?
I hope you got over yourself and are ready for some fratricide. Don't forget that I still got dirt on you. I know this ain't nice, but neither of us has a choice.
It's sounding like I got no choice. One McCreary brother is going to get me to kill another.
That's what I like to hear. I want you to take the window cleaning elevator on one of the buildings around back of the courtyard. Get in position and put Derek out of his misery. Shit, I better get ready to act surprised. Don't miss, Nico. You might hit me.
I'll hit who I'm aiming at. Don't worry.
It's quite odd that I was nearly just one turn away from doing this. Wow, the cop is just not even paying attention to this. Little did he know he's already a laughing stock. Nico being lunatically douchebag for 10 minutes. Okay, so in this very mission, we have he's asking Frank is asking us to eliminate Derek, while Derek is asking for the
I heard you
reverse.
was back. I nearly shat myself. Sit down. Why didn't you call me?
Frank just wants to
You could've
make
slept
this
on
look
my
like
couch. I'm doing
something
real
that he
well for
had no
myself,
clue
real
that
well.
his brother was going to get
Sorry about how
shot,
life turned out
just
for
to
you.
cover himself, all because he wants to become Mission Complete. But all Francis has been doing is ordering Nico around. So, should we shoot a bent cop, or, like, Derek may be a rat, but Francis is a bent cop. And yes, this has caused quite the, argument online of who to eliminate. So Derek, apparently in the past he's done possible terrorist-like things, all because back then. Oh yeah, another thing with this mission is that if you can't select who to kill, sooner or later the mission will fail because they'll end the conversation. Then both of them will want to kind of leave the thing. So here's the question: you want to shoot Francis, and why? Like I said, both have done equally kind of bad things. But of course, Francis, you know, all Francis ever did, of course, was just, he didn't request Nico to do it, he just demanded to him, but then he gave him, some high money. For Derek, he may have not paid Nico, and he had to have other family pay for such things. But one thing is that Derek said that in the past he was fighting for what he believed to be something actually better. But to me, so here's the thing: if you eliminate Derek here, then Francis would give you the ability to call him to call off the, any kind of cops, heat that you get. So kind of like a lesser thing. But if you were to, if you eliminate Tim, then Derek would be, a piece and all that, but he wouldn't exactly be a friend that Nico could, ask to go on and do things. So you don't really hear from him anymore after this. But Francis, you sort of do hear back from him, but only because you're calling him to, asking him to call off the cops. So let's see here. Josh votes for shooting Francis down. Let's see if anyone says anything within Twitch. Well, I guess that's it so far. And what I mean by that is that Francis is going down. Let's just say when they were about to leave off the bench, that was about the early time where basically the mission would fail. So yeah. But shooting off Francis doesn't really undo all the things that she had you do. But of course, Derek being older, it all just means that you gave Francis a more earlier tomb. Now, based on that, I'll just try to see if I can journey to where Phil Bell is. Josh, people try before using a rocket launcher or just walk away from the entire thing. But the thing about that is,
You don't know the half.
Last minute juice, I got other things.
It's terrible being middle class and white. That's why I don't give to charity. It's an ironical kind of miserliness you could not possibly hope to understand. These people want you to hate them.
But yeah, let's just say that in that mission.
There's one less cop on the streets of Liberty City.
What do you mean, Beck?
I mean that my cop brother Francis McCreary is no longer with us.
You and Jerry must be very upset.
Hardly couldn't stand the bastard myself. That said, the only celebrating Jerry's gonna be able to do will be in prison. He got hauled in last night.
Oh jeez, I think this call may lead to an automatic mission.
Anyway, it means a lot to the family if you come to Francis's funeral. It's at the church in Suffolk today.
I'll stop by, man. I'll see you there.
Remember to wear a suit, Nico. Can't have you dressed like a bum at the church.
So, yeah, instead of doing Phil Bell, it'll, so, we were going to Phil Bell, but I forgot that there will be an automatic mission afterwards. So now instead of possible home icons, we're being told to be. So in this area, oh yeah, I think it's in this area where. So it might be wise to travel. It may be such a travel, but once we're suited up at the Perseus, then we'd be
Hi, Nico.
Hey, kid. I'm sorry to hear about your brother.
You're probably the only one. He was too much of a cop for my family to accept him, and too much of a gangster to be accepted by the cops.
What did you think of that?
To be honest, I thought this would have happened earlier. Then again, I expect to get a call from the coroner about any one of my brothers every day. Going to be at the funeral?
Sure. I'll see you there, kid. Goodbye.
So yeah, before getting the cave, we must get, I could, like, if you want to, I'm just doing more the official thing of just, having Nico buy a suit, but you could use the Zuleika menu to have him just wear the suit without buying it, which would make things quicker.
Hello. Thank you for visiting Perseus.
Let's see here.
We've got some work to do.
Now, out of all these suits, the one suit that Nico could ever get completed is just, this one.
That really suits you. Brings out your eyes. Wow, that's certainly a brave choice of outfit.
I forgot how, but let's just say that it has been pointed out before that you can in fact rub.
I think I can see where you're going with that look.
Yeah, if you actually pop out your gun, they'll start making some sort of dialogue here at Perseus. So you gotta quickly put it away. But yes, in fact, I do think you can possibly rob the two there, but for some strange reason there's no cashier at Perseus. I swear, after the man got his head sliced into pieces over the brain pieces everywhere, and my god, that shocking thing I've seen IRL. What do you mean there, Josh, which I like to just call Jay?
And while no one is suggesting he was an angel, none of us are. That is why God put us on earth and not in heaven. The trials of humanity were...
I'm saying that I witnessed a man getting his head something by helicopter blades.
And a man of beliefs. God asks us to show faith, and that is what he did in his way. Francis gave so much of himself and will be sorely missed by us all. Amen.
So, other than legacy stories, this is actually the only Grand Theft Auto game that actually gives proper respect to a church, even if it is Catholic. My best guess is that this is a Catholic church, but still, it's like, you know, Rockstar.
Most I expected from them was to put flowers on their coffins.
You have a strange family.
Who doesn't?
I don't know.
But at the very end, there'll be one epic, there'll be one actual story mattering choice that will of course decide whether or not one or that either two characters make it. Huh.
Jerry was fucking. I am pleased Jerry picked his fight with you. Send more of the bastards.
Oh gee, what the? Did you guys just see that?
Right to screw with you! Go. Time to get out of here. But I ain't leaving my poor dead brother to the mercy of them animals. Frankie's plot is in the graveyard on Colony Island, Nico. Can we put him in the ground?
Watch, I know. Yep, even more of them show up. Also, let's just say, regardless if you choose Francis or Derek, if either of them, whoever goes out, they'll still be the same guys going after. And now all of a sudden there's a little bit of a freak out where the game just doesn't know what keys I'm pressing.
off a long time ago.
I don't think they're after us no more, Nico. Only a McCreary family funeral would get shot up like this, Nico. We're a family cursed, I'm telling you that now.
How do you figure?
One brother in jail, another killed, and the funeral attacked. You can't tell me this is just bad luck.
Yeah, well, Jerry got stung by the law because of the shit he was involved in. I don't know why your brother got killed, but it looks like the funeral was shut up because of the shit Jerry was into. If you're going to fuck up an Albanian gang's arrangement with the Mafia, there might be some backlash.
Consider us fucking backlash then. Maybe bad shit just happens when you got a family made up of dirty cops, smackheads, gangsters, and petty hoods.
Only a petty hood, Packy? You're involved in more shit than that.
Virtues I'm blessed with, Nico. Anyway, maybe our curse is just us McCreary's being screw-ups. That means the man is in for a bad time, but Katie's gonna make it out the other side. She'll stay clean and come out good.
She will, Packy.
Finally, it's time to say goodbye to my brother. Amen.
We all shall give some bit of silence to Francis
Thanks,
McCreary.
Nico.
What for?
Guys like you don't like cops. Being here, helping us out, I appreciate it.
It's not that I don't like cops. You do what you do to get by. Cops are just regular guys trying to survive. Anyway, I'm not here for Francis. I'm here for you and Packy.
Like I said, thanks. Give me a call sometime, Nico.
Remember guys, Brucey here just wants us to hang out with him. So, continue the mission or should I hang out with Brucey? Phil Bell or hang out with Brucey? Okay.
Sorry to hear that.
We gotta discuss something. Put you on the business list here. Come down.
Guilty, you got someone to answer every question you ask to. Yes, thanks for being heard, Jade. So there's so many choices here. Actually, I'm thinking of taking him to a comedy club.
And man, you ever wonder why I look so good? You ever think what motivates Brucey to sculpt his body into rock hard cut granite?
Can't say that it keeps me up at night, but I guess that it's because you're a bit insecure. There's nothing wrong with that.
You're crazy, bastard, man. Fucking crazy. I love you, man. I love you. But you're wrong, bro. Okay? I'm cut like I am because I can. Most people are happy with being average. They settle for, what, a mid-sized car, 2.4 kids, and a chubby fucking wife? Huh? Yeah, right.
I'd settle for people stopping trying to kill me. That's an average life I could go for.
Ah, you don't mean that. Shit. You like to push shit to the next level as much as me. As I was saying, people settle for the average and don't look for any more, okay? I want to be everything I can be. I will pump iron, hit the cardio, juice to the max. I'll do all that to look the best I can. That's why I've got the hottest bitches in my bed, the sweetest rides in my garage, the coldest ice on my wrist, okay? You know it, NB. I don't let anything stop me from hitting the pinnacle, baby.
Did Brucey just toss something out a window?
Mr. Ricky Gervais!
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it really is me. Calm down.
So yeah, time for
I
some
do a lot of work for
comedy.
charity. I don't do enough. They say you can always do more. But I look at it like this. It's a pain, isn't it? Nothing in it for me. Do a lot of work for cancer. It's my chosen charity. Do a lot of work for people with cancer. And they're welcome to it. But I will say this. If I ever get cancer myself, I'm going to walk into the nearest hospital and go, right, I paid for that machine. Get that little bald fucker off it. Talking of little bald fuckers, I did the teenage cancer gig last year. Oh. No, I'd done it 2 years before, but they called again last year. We're still ill. You lasted. It's a great gig though. The kids with cancer get in for free, and you meet them afterwards. They come backstage and you sign stuff for them. I was doing the gig this last year, and I looked down and I recognised one of them. And I thought, oh yeah, he came backstage 2 years ago. He was telling me about his illness, and he said he was 18. And that was then, that was 2 years ago, so now he must be 20. So how the fuck is he still a teenager? And I was doing the gig, and he was laughing along. I was like, yeah, you laugh it up, mate. I was fuming. And eventually it was too much for me. And I went,
Somehow he got
I
in.
recognise you. I went, hello, yeah. You came backstage 2 years ago. I went, yeah. Said, you said you were 18 then? Yeah, so you're 20 now? I went, yeah. I said, get out. And I called security, and they came. He struggled, but he was weak. I mean, I think they worked out, because although they had trouble getting hold of him to start with, but eventually his drip nearly had someone's eye out. The crowd started booing. I went, hear that? They don't want to see someone like you take the piss out of me. No money. I do a lot of work for AIDS as well. I've worked for AIDS charities for many years, from the mid to late 80s, and back then people, they didn't know what's this new disease called AIDS. I mean, it's gone from strength to strength now, hasn't it? It's gone global, it's doing very well. Got its own day and everything.
Oh, jeez.
1st of December. I don't think it'd ever take off like Christmas. You can't even get a card. They don't do, sorry, you got AIDS card. Fascinating fact about AIDS. People always learn stuff from my lectures. This is absolutely true. The HIV virus was actually a combination of 2 separate viruses in rhesus monkeys. And it formed a rudimentary form of AIDS. And this was passed to chimpanzees. Sometimes chimps will get a bloodlust and they'll eat a rhesus monkey, and it sort of mutated and evolved in chimpanzees. And because we're 90
Ha, Kami, no matter how messed up, that way yes, I know, it's very hilarious. It's very hilarious how the comedy club is in Grand Theft Auto 4. And the Lost DLC, I don't know if there is they allow you into the comedy club, and the same thing goes for you know, the DLC of Luis Lopez.
Two ways. One, you were fucking a chimp up the arse. No way. What's the other way I got it? Well, I suppose you could be chopping up a chimp and cut your finger. That one. I bet he went straight out to the jungle and found that chimp. And went, "Oi, you fucking gave me AIDS." I gave you what? You gave me AIDS. I gave you a blowjob. Shush. No, I got AIDS from you. Well, how did I get AIDS? From eating monkeys. I don't eat monkeys. You either eating them or fucking them. I was eating them. Tastes like chicken. That's how I happened. Thanks very much. Good night.
Stick to the plan, man.
Oh, Brucey didn't want. Hold up, what did Brucey want then? Like, I'll unfreeze time here. Like, I unfroze the time within the game, but I can't exactly remember what he wanted.
Okay, not really my style, but whatever. Man, it was either classy nor healthy. Shit! Yo, you got me over my pads.
Okay, he must have wanted to go to eat. Okay, afterwards, we'll be going to Phil Bell because that's the mission that pops up.
Adrenaline, testosterone, it's all the same, homie! We're on an expressway to the top, man! Express! That was good time. They will write books about times like this. Winners, relaxing, know what I mean?
Wow. Traffic's so bad. Is that how bad traffic is at times? So now, okay, so seems like Nico must have got a message or something. So it's either Phil Bell now, or this is the last bit of Jerry's missions where, actually, if we get done with Jerry's missions, it'll sooner or later lead to us, switching back to, Luis Lopez's story, because Jerry's missions will lead to a mission where he and Luis meet up. So it's either we do Phil Bell or whatever he has first, or do Jerry, which will, like I said before, get us to switch from GTA 4 to the Battle of Gay Tony, because we'd then be at the, we then have, went to the very last kind of time where there'll be another protagonist intertwine. And that's a shocking thing too, is that in GTA 5 they had all three protagonists within the same kind of story, and thus, I just find the game shorter. While here, they did three protagonists, and I guess they were doing that to practice up for Grand Theft Auto 5. But what ended up is that you then have either the Lost or the Ballad of Tony, without being kind of like a mix of DLC in a game, to make this the longest Grand Theft Auto game. And to top it all off, that basically fans are in progress of basically where the graphics will be redone. So yeah, if you combine the latest Ice Enhancer and Project Revive also is doing some things for basically on PC, GTA 4 would be definitely more because of fans remade. So if we go to Jerry's mission sooner or later, well actually yeah. Once we're doing Jerry's missions, we'll be later then be switching back to Luis until we get down his DLC that I know about, and then we'll be back to Nico for the rest. So should I choose guys or what? Well, I'm just going to choose Jerry missions because I'm not getting any kind of feedback. Alright guys, I'm only going AFK because I'm making sure that dinner is done before any kind of family come back. So please wait for me. I put on Independence FM to let you guys know to enjoy the music while I'm away. But yes, guys, I'm still AFK because I have to try to think of like, do I go for a simple or dinner route? Because if I do, then sure I could quickly get back to you guys a bit more. But and I'm just trying to decide on what to make for dinner, and you know, I'm looking at the options and like, I don't mean to leave you guys hanging or anything like that. Like some YouTubers, they just cut off their stream if they're about to eat or anything like that. And to me, I was sort of just playing on. Here. I don't know if you guys can hear me or not, but then again, I have double checked all that, and you guys should be able to. Oh jeez guys, I forgot where my earbud cord was and how I sat down was almost dragging my laptop to the floor. Okay, I'm looking and everything still seems good. Okay, so guys, how long can you guys wait for me? Like seriously, how long can you guys wait for me? Because depending on that is either I end off the stream to make dinner and then begin it again later, or I just keep the stream on while having this music going. Well, let's see here. It would take me a while to make dinner, so I'm just gonna alt tab end the stream, but later we'll be continuing this.